welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. 726 right here in Mountain Home. How are you, Sandy?
I'm fine. I was admiring your hair.
My hair?
You've done something a little bit different to it.
No, I bet you what it is.
Did you poof it?
No, what you're looking at is the sunburn on the top of my head. It's
so
darker.
It's the glow.
It's the redness. It's the burn.
It's the glow. It's the sparkle coming off your head.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
My head is darker.
Yeah. Because I looked and thought, what's he done to his hair? How'd you burn the top of your head?
I did had a chamber event over in Harrison Saturday. It was industry appreciation.
I saw that in the paper.
And I went to help out serve food to all the people there, and I didn't wear a hat. I don't know why I didn't wear a hat, but I was in the sun the whole day. And used to, when I was younger, I could go without a hat, and I had no problem. But after the day was over with, I had to see. I usually wear a hat, so I burned from here up too.
So on top and right there.
Top.
It doesn't look that red.
Well,
it's
hard to run a brush through. That's for sure.
Because it's
hurts,
sore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, your hair is hardly so thick you can't run a brush through, no offense.
It's thin.
It is. It's good. It's good. It looks fine. It just looks different. It looks poofier.
It may be poofier.
Okay, well, good. Poofy's good.
It could be the new shampoo that I'm using. You know how much shampoo I use?
About a half a dime size.
Probably.
Yeah.
So half a dollop.
Are you like most men and you just put shampoo here and you basically just wash all the way down with it and you use it for body soap and everything? No. You don't do that? No. You actually have separate?
I don't do the body stuff.
What do you wash your body with?
With soap.
Like Irish Spring kind of thing or something?
I can't really tell.
You can't reveal those secrets because that would be endorsing a product. And when everyone found out what you use, every man in town wanting to be just like you.
And the problem is it's hard to find, so that everywhere I would go it would be totally out.
That's true. That's true. You would set the standard for that.
I would set the standard.
You would. I know. Yeah. You set the standard. Okay. Well, that's
so. What do you use?
I like Dove.
Do you really?
I do. Yeah, I like Dove body wash. Now the hair, I trade shampoos all the time because I never can quite find one that. I have really thin hair, and so I'm really hoping for that shampoo that makes it all big and
Yeah.
But it's never happened.
Yeah.
I
That's
keep
what you
trying.
call a wig.
Apparently so, because it says full and body, and that's never happened. So I just keep trying the next thickening, fluffing, shampoo. It doesn't work.
You have to be born with a certain kind of hair for that commercial to work.
I would like to have thick, naturally curly hair.
And people with thick, naturally curly hair would rather have hair like yours.
Well, I don't know if they'd want one with a ponytail this big around because it's pretty
packed in there.
Well, no, it's just pretty thin.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
You're not like a lot of women. You don't do a lot of management to your hair. I mean, as far
obviously
as keeping it hair sprayed and all that.
Since it's in a ponytail most of the time.
Yeah.
No, Amy. Last name withheld to protect her identity because she does my hair, and she refers to me as very low maintenance when it comes to hair because I won't even blow it dry unless I absolutely have to. I roll the windows down on the car on the way to work and let it blow it dry. So
I can tell you I can't put a curler in my hair. That's for sure. No, it's too short.
Too short. What about when you had it long? When you were young, you said you had really long hair.
Yeah, I had it shoulder length. Yeah.
And you dyed it black.
My mother said. Now I have to preface this. I was the only boy in the family.
He was in a rock group, by the way.
Well, all my other brothers have 3 other brothers now have black hair. And I, of course, have the red hair.
Okay.
And I think I told this story that I don't know if I told you.
You dyed it black.
Well, she
with your brothers.
Yeah, she wanted to dye it black, and I said, "Man, why not?" It was during the summer, and I didn't.
And how old were you?
I was probably 14 or 15, somewhere around in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So she dyed it black, and it was the god-awfulest looking thing on me because I got light skin and no eyebrows, no color.
Like Elvira.
Oh, it looked gothic. I mean, to the core.
So you are a trendsetter. You set the gothic trend.
But
40 years.
It didn't last but a day because I said do something, so they bleached it out.
They bleached it out.
Bleached it or whatever they did.
Okay.
And then it was kind of yellowish,
greenish,
orange. I don't know what it was, but.
Yeah. They're laughing at me. Everybody's had a bad hair experience. Women, let's see a show of hands. Ever had a bad dye job? Look at this. Oh yeah. It can get ugly. Yeah.
Now I used to cut everyone's hair back in those days.
That's good. That's good.
And the way I would cut hair is I'd take a what do you call it? A double edge razor. The kind you put in a holder.
Yeah.
And I would loosen it just a bit and then do a razor cut. And that's how we cut our hair back then. And I did my own. And I did everybody in the band and everything, and they just loved it.
Well, it's a band. Who cares what it looks like? I mean, it's supposed to be kind of shaggy and goopy. Yeah.
Back then it was. That was the thing.
Back then, what year are we talking?
74, 74, 73, 74.
Oh, okay. When the really long,
like
nappy,
the David Bowie, you know how the look back then.
Yeah.
So one day, I had got out of the shower, and I was in a hurry to cut my hair, and my hair was wet. So I needed to cut it. So I went back there and did that thing, and it cut right down to this. I mean, a big old gash out of the back of it. Oh my gosh! It took all summer for that thing to grow out.
Oh yeah, so, We've all had those, or the kind when you go to the salon. Once again, the ladies will relate to this one, and you say, "I need a trim," and next thing you like whack.
Yeah.
And it's like a trim is not 6 inches. So, but that always happens. It always gets a little bit shorter. But I had a girlfriend one time who, trying to save money, was going to do her own little blonde job, because she dyed her hair. And she put one of those caps on and did all that, and then she had to lay down for 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, she fell asleep. And when she woke up, like an hour and a half later, it literally her hair was like yellow, like neon yellow.
So y'all can put that on there for a short period of time.
Apparently she found out that, and she called in sick at work and went to the beauty shop with a ball cap on it, and they finally fixed it. She said it took them all day to get it back to anything natural looking, but they couldn't really get it back to what it looked like before.
Funny.
But she fell asleep, and she said it was just neon yellow.
You think we could get our guest today to talk to us about their bad hair?
I bet all of the ladies might actually admit to at least one. I only had one bad hair color experience because I got it too dark.
Yeah.
And it was just like, whoa, kind of like your black hair.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no. And
the lady good on you?
No, the lady who did it insisted that was my natural hair color. I said, oh, trust me, no, my hair has never, ever been this color. It's never,
Funny.
It's been everything from brown to red to blonde and back. I mean, I don't have dark hair. My hair's never been darker than like a regular old brown.
Yeah.
But,
so should I ask?
Yeah, I color it all the time.
Okay.
Shoot, talk about it. Yeah.
So would you know if you have any gray there or not?
Well, I don't let the gray. Well, as soon as the gray starts showing, I have Amy cover it up.
Oh, you have some.
But
okay.
I'm almost 50, Dan. Of course, I have gray hair.
Well, I didn't know. I'm past 50. I have a few gray hairs.
Really? My mother didn't get any gray hair till she was probably 60. Yeah, Mom doesn't have gray hair, but does now, but she used to didn't. But no, I don't care. I mean, who? Seriously? Well, you think I don't color my hair? Wake up and smell the coffee.
If you have a bad hair day and you'd like to tell us about it, I guess you could call the station.
Call in and give us your bad hair day stories, and Dan and I will read them, and we will put your first name on
could.
or maybe just initials.
We can.
And we could send like a free thing of shampoo to the person who had the best bad hair day story.
Okay.
You could.
I will. That'd be good.
There are all kinds of shampoos.
Maybe we get some endorsement from that
Dove.
company. Yeah,
I don't use Dove hair. In fact, I don't even know what it's called now. Whatever's in the shower, but there's usually 6 bottles at a time.
So you
in there.
use the next one or whatever.
Yeah, because one doesn't work, and I go buy something else.
I use one. I've been using the same shampoo for 5 years.
What, you use Prel?
No, I use.
Hurt.
No, I use. I don't know what a Suave. I use the Suave coconut. I like the coconut. I like the smell of the coconut. But the shampoo's all the shampoo. I just use so little. It lasts me half a year, 6 months for a bottle.
I have a friend who travels a lot at work, and he claims he's not bought shampoo in 20 years because he brings home all the little free bottles because he travels so much. Yeah. So then he just dumps them all in a big bottle. He goes, I haven't bought shampoo in 20 years. I thought, what a thing to brag about.
Well, it probably works. It'll get your hair clean.
It works.
Yeah.
Guys don't care. They don't care. But women like to sparkle. We like to look nice. So we're a little bit more concerned. We'll pay, $10 for a bottle of shampoo. You will pay $1.50.
That's what I pay for.
That's why they get us. That's why they get us.
$1. It's $1. It's not $1.50. I'm saving money.
$1. Okay.
It's $1.
Suave shampoo.
Why?
Oh, I have used Suave shampoo. I've used it. You name it, I've used it, honey. I've tried all that kind of. I remember Prel when I was a kid. The green balls of Prel.
Right.
Mama used and Dippity Doo. Remember, ladies, Dippity Doo? You'd put it and roll up the little pink curlers on your head with Dippity Doo.
I just want. Do they still make Brill cream?
I don't know. We've only got one gentleman out there. I don't know if he's a Brill cream user. Are you a Brill cream user? Oh, he's got hair. Look at that. He's got hair.
Do you put anything on your hair? Nothing. Just.
His wife will tell us the truth. His wife will tell us the truth. Oh, he does too. That. Yeah, Courtney gets horrified because every time he goes and gets his hair cut, the lady that cuts his hair always wants to put like a little mousse or gel.
Right,
He just dies.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
He doesn't even blow his hair dry. He just gets out of the shower and it just dries.
That's the way to do it.
Because it's like this short all over his head.
That's
the way to do it. Well, I don't do much either. I roll my windows down the way to work, let it dry. That'll work. I'll comb it maybe when I get to work. It'll work.
All right.
I'm sorry. It just
that's all right.
Life is good. Daniel.
Life is good.
Life is good. Life
it's so good that we're going to have a nice show today.
We're going to have a terrific show. That's better
we
than
are.
nice.
And we're going to have several guests that are going to be on the show. And
two of them are buddies of mine.
Now, who are your buddies?
Buddies, Billy and Betty. We're
Billy
runners.
and Betty.
We all run together.
Segments 1 and 2.
Yes,
you guys run together?
Yeah, we all run together.
Oh, the girls are running together.
Yeah, the girls are running.
Well, you want to tell the people who's on the show?
I will tell them. Billy Majors is on with the Baxter County Extension. You're talking about a trail ride this week? Okay. And then Walmart shooting range. You've got some help here today. Who was it? Carla Jennings. You're going to talk about the shooting, and Billy's going to talk about the trail ride, or vice versa. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Billy's a runner. Well, she's talked about it on the show before. Billy's right. And then Betty Gould and Lucinda Blair with the Mountain Home chapter, I guess it is, of the Business and Professional Women's Group. We are going to celebrate Business and Professional Women's Week with the showing of a movie called Iron Jawed Angels next week, and some other things are going on, right? So we'll talk all about that. And then Marianne Sherman, should say another dear friend of mine. Marianne and I have gotten close over the past 3 years, and she is here today with Petey. And if Petey wakes up, then you'll get a good look at him. If not, he's going to sleep through the whole show, but you know how that goes. And then we have Jim Dutton, who doesn't use Brill cream or anything else in his hair. And he's going to give us a free country music show, and we'll find out the truth from his wife, you know, the whole Grecian formula business. But anyway, and that's it. What is it? Just by Chance Band at the Lakeview Community Center. So I approve of that. Yeah. I love free.
Absolutely.
Dan, I want to know, you going to serve food?
Oh, yeah. Got to have food. Finger food. That's just as good. I can stand in front of the finger food tray just as good as anybody and just eat until I'm full.
People can't tell how much you eat because you just pick it up and eat it. When you have a plate, they go,
whoa,
look at that.
Keep eating, and you walk away and you come back.
And you come back and you cruise the table.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah,
I've got all the tricks down.
You ever crash any parties? Like in hotels when they have get-togethers?
Fun to do. I've thought about that before.
Really?
About just showing up and say, oh, I haven't seen you for such a long time.
You can crash weddings because nobody knows. You can just say you're for the bride or the groom, whichever one the other person is. Yeah, they can't tell who's at a wedding. Mm-hmm. People just show up and start eating. I've never done that, but I've heard. I think that'd be hilarious.
And I thought when we travel, if you go to a hotel that has a continental breakfast, you just show up, just kind of wet your hair a little bit like you got out of the shower, walk in, and say, boy, I've had a good. Your beds are nice.
I wondered about that before, but you know what kind of
no one ever has
is when you go out in one of those places and someone comes downstairs in their pajamas. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, put clothes on. You're not at home.
Covered. That's okay.
I don't know.
They are at home.
I'm not real keen on seeing people downstairs at the Holiday Inn Express in their pajamas at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
that's a little okay.
Just a little over the top.
They could slip on shorts and a T-shirt or something like that. But, I mean, they pad downstairs in pajamas and things like that. And I just want to go, oh, man. I guess I'm just a little bit too much of a prude, but I think people should wear clothes when they're in public.
Well, they should. Well, we're going to have a great show.
And we're going to sparkle.
Yeah, stay tuned. And Billy Majors. And who else? I'm sorry.
Carla Jennings.
Carla Jennings is going to be with us. And they'll be talking about shooting range
and
also horses. Stay with us.
Yeah.